Hello, I'm David Chaston with 989, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds to 9 o'clock, with news of an IMF review of global growth prospects. But first, American retail sales rose in March for the first time since late last year, as consumers bought more cars especially, adding to views that a sharp slowdown in the US economic growth in the first quarter was temporary. Somewhat going against that news, business confidence of small companies in the US fell in March as hiring and capital spending plans weakened. Meanwhile, in their latest review, the IMF issued a report overnight on world growth prospects. It said that despite improvements in the United States and Europe, threats remain from emerging economies, high levels of debt, and fragile banks. They say that New Zealand will see exchange rate falls as our commodity export prices fall, but will get better purchasing power from lower oil prices. They also classed us in a region that will outperform the rest of the world. Interestingly, they also said that India's growth is expected to strengthen from 7.2% in 2014 to 7.5% in 2015, providing some impetus to world trade that China is giving up. Indian growth will benefit from recent policy reforms, a consequent pickup in investment, and lower oil prices. Those lower oil prices will raise real disposable incomes, particularly amongst poorer households, and help drive down their inflation. In Australia, their Weather Bureau has issued an alert about a major El Niño pattern developing this year. That means that drought conditions will be more likely in the east coast of New Zealand. Disappointing because we'd had those conditions over the past 2 years as well. In New York, US Treasury 10-year yields fell overnight to 1.87%. The US oil price has inched higher today to $53 a barrel, and Brent crude is at $59 a barrel. China is reported to be filling its boots while prices are low. The gold price, however, has fallen further and is now at $1,193 an ounce. New Zealand dollar will start today higher as stock markets go risk on following the good US retail data. Is at 75.2 US cents, 98.6 Aussie cents, and the TWI is just on 80.6. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.